Top 10 most valuable coins in the world.
Number 10. 1804 bust dollar class I, Dexter Pog specimen. Price realized, $3,865,750. Date sold, March 31, 2017. Sold by Stax Bowers Galleries and Sotheby's. Once again, the king of American coins. Takes one of the top 10 spots on the list of the world's rarest and most valuable coins. This coin was auctioned as part of the D. Brent Pog Coin Collection auction, jointly by Stax Bowers Galleries and Sotheby's, over the span of 2.5 years. This specimen has a small D punched in a cloud on the reverse of the coin, indicating that its promenades belonged to James V. Dexter, a wealthy numismatist who owned it for 14 years at the end of the 19th century. The entire collection realized $106.69 million, sold across 5 separate auctions. There was another 1804 silver dollar in the Pog coin collection, the Sultan of Muscat Waters brand Child's Pog. That is the finest known specimen. But unfortunately, a bid of $10.81 million was not high enough for the coin to sell in the May 24, 2016 auction. Number 9. 1804 bust dollar class I, Mickley Hongqueller specimen. The Mickley Hongqueller 1804 silver dollar. Heritage Auctions, ha.com. Price realized, $3,877,500. Date sold, August 9, 2013. Sold by Heritage Auctions, Dallas, Texas, auction 1188, lot 5,699. This is the same coin that is listed as the 10 most valuable coins in the world above that sold, for $3,737,500 in April of 2008. Unlike the Hawaii 501913 Liberty head nickel, that lost almost $500,000 when it sold a second time. This owner made a $140,000 profit when he sold it. There are only 15 known authentic specimens that were struck at 3 different times. By closely examining the coins, professional numismatists classified each of the 15 coins into one of 3 classifications: Class I or Original, Class II or First Restrike, and Class III or Second Restrike. The Class I coin has the highest population with 8 coins known to exist. The Class II is a unique coin, and the Class III has 6 known specimens. Regardless of their classification, these coins always set records when they cross the auction block. Number 8. $1 million gold Canadian maple leaf. Close-up of a Canadian gold leaf coin. Calgary Review/Flickr per cc by 2.0. Price realized, $4,020,000. Date sold, June 2010. Sold by Dorotheum Auction House, Vienna, Austria. In 2007, the Royal Canadian Mint produced the world's first $1 million coin. The coin measures 50 centimeters, 20 inches in diameter by 3 centimeters, 1.2 inches, thick, and contains 100 kilograms, 220 pounds or 3,215 troy ounces, of 99.999% pure gold. The idea for the coin was originally conceived as a centerpiece to promote the Royal Canadian Mint's new line of 99.999% pure 1 troy ounce gold maple leaf bullion coins. To date, 5 of these majestic gold bullion coins have been purchased by investors from around the world. The last coin to sell at a public auction sold for 3.27 million euros, USD 4.02 million, at an auction in Vienna at the Dorotheum Auction House. In March 2017, one of these massive coins was stolen from the Bode Museum in Berlin, Germany. The thieves used a wheelbarrow to haul the 220-pound coin away after they got it out of the building. Number 7. 1804 silver dollar class I, the Waterschild specimen. Price realized, $4,140,000. Date sold, August 30, 1999. Sold by Bowers and Marina. This specimen of the king of U.S. coins is the finest known example of the 1804 silver dollar, and is graded Proof 68 by Professional Coin Grading Service. When this coin sold in August of 1999, it became the world's most valuable coin to date. It easily beat the previous record holder, another 1804 silver dollar, by over 2 times the amount. Some of the previous owners included the Sultan of Muscat, C.A. Waters, Henry Chapman, Virgil Brand, Charles and Ruth Green, Charles Frederick Childs, and the Pog family. In May 2016, this finest known 1804 silver dollar, originally owned by the Sultan of Muscat in 1835, and then by the Childs family collection for more than 50 years, was once again put on the auction block by D. Brent Pogg, a bid of $10,575,000. The most ever offered for a coin was placed by phone for this 1804 draped bust silver dollar, but it failed to reach the consignor's reserve price. Sotheby's auction house said in a statement, Number 6, 1913 Liberty Head Nickel Morton Smith Eliasberg Specimen. Stax Bowers Galleries. Price realized, $4,560,000. Date sold, August 2018. Sold by Stax Bowers. This specimen of the 1913 Liberty Head Nickel is by far the finest known example of only 5 specimens. The Dr. William Morton Smith / Louis E. Eliasberg Senior Collection specimen came to auction in August 2018 at the ANA U.S. Coins Auction in Philadelphia, PA. This specimen has a highly mirror-like surface in the field. This is the only coin of the 5 that exhibit this characteristic. Since no 1-mint records exist for the production of this coin, is the cause of some controversy. It has been graded by professional coin graders, varying from MS62 Proof 64. Number 5, 1787, Brasher Doubloon, EB on Brest Bushnell Garrett. Price realized, $7,395,000. Date sold, December 2011. Sold by Blanchard & Company. Although this coin was not sold at a coin auction, Blanchard & Company placed it into the hands of a private collector for over $7 million. Unlike the previous 1787 Brasher Doubloon, #4, that have Ephraim Brasher's counter stamp on the eagle's wing. This coin has his mark on the breast of the eagle. The coin was minted in 1787 by Ephraim Brasher, a silversmith and goldsmith in New York City, and at that time it contained $15 worth of gold. Brasher also made a small number of gold coins we believe were intended for public circulation, since the U.S. Mint had not begun operations yet. Number 4, 1787 Brasher Doubloon, EB on Wing Gilmer, Newland Davis brand. MS63 Obverse, Heritage Auctions, ha.com. Price realized, $4,582,500. Date sold, January 9, 2014. Sold by Heritage Auctions, Dallas, Texas, Auction 1201, Lot 5100. Ephraim Brasher was a goldsmith and silversmith in the New York City area in the late 1700s. Since the United States Mint was not operational yet, the colonies resorted to minting their own coins. Private entrepreneurs, such as Brasher, minted some of these coins. Many numismatists, including such luminaries as Henry Chapman and Q. David Bowers, acknowledged the Brasher Doubloon as the most important coin in the world. Brasher created his New York-style Brasher Doubloon in 1787, and the specifications for his coin are almost identical to the Lima doubloons, and are very close to those of the earlier Spanish coins of that period. Number 3, 1787 Brasher Doubloon, EB on Wing Patrick Specimen. Heritage Auctions. Price realized, $9,360,000. Date sold, January 21, 2021. Sold by Heritage Auctions, Dallas, Texas, Auction 1326, Lot 3934. The New York-style Brasher Doubloon is the most famous numismatic rarity in the world. This particular specimen is the finest known example of the 7 known specimens. This was originally acquired by numismatist Matthew Stickney in 1848. When it was first issued in the late 1700s, it was one of the first private-issued gold coins with a face value of $15. This was important because the United States Mint would not be set up for another 5 years. The growing United States of America needed gold coins to facilitate commerce. Any serious numismatist, with the budget to allow them, would be proud to add this coin to their collection. Number 2, 1794, Flowing Hair Silver Dollar. Price realized, $10,016,875. Date sold, January 24, 2013. Sold by Stax Bowers Galleries. Sold by the auction firm Stax Bowers in the January 2013 New York Americana sale. This coin set the world record for the sale of a single coin. Numismatic researchers believe it was the very first silver dollar ever minted by the United States. The United States Mint first opened in 1792, and only minted copper coins and some pattern coins for the first 2 years. Coin collectors have preserved this pristine example in its original mint state condition for over 200 years. It's not very often that you come across a coin this old and in almost perfect condition. Of the entire known population, 1794 silver dollars. This is the only example to exhibit proof-like reflectivity in the fields. When viewed out of its encapsulation, the fields flash with an astounding deep mirror reflection, providing a remarkable contrast to the fully frosted devices. Several 1795 silver dollars have the silver plugs, but also show adjustment marks. On this coin, adjustment marks are light, but noted on both the obverse and reverse, primarily around the rim. The term once-in-a-lifetime opportunity is seen now and again, but for this piece, it is especially relevant, according to a press release by Stax Bowers Galleries. Number 1, 1933 Double Eagle. 1933 St. Gaudens Double Eagle, $20 U.S. gold coin. Price realized, $18,872,250. Date sold, June 2021. Sold by Sotheby's. In 1933, the United States was in the midst of almost 500,000 $20 gold pieces were minted in that year. President Roosevelt issued an executive order recalling all gold coins from the general public and ordering the mint to melt all the $20 gold pieces that were still in its possession. Somehow, a handful of 1933 dated $20 gold pieces escaped from the mint's vaults, even though they were never officially issued. In 1937, a number appeared for sale. However, a Secret Service investigation in 1944 determined that they had been stolen from the mint and were seized from their owners. Currently, they are illegal to own and will be seized by the United States government, except one that was originally owned by King Farouk of Egypt. After a long legal battle, the mint and the private owner agreed to sell the coin and split the proceeds. The buyer had to pay an additional $20 to the mint in order to monetize the coin, so it will be illegal to own. According to the United States Mint, this is the only 1933 Double Eagle monetized and issued by the United States Mint. It is also the only example that the United States government has ever authorized, or ever intends to authorize, for private ownership. Any additional examples that may exist are, similarly, property of the United States government, illegal to own and subject to seizure. Thanks for watching.